signs that you are not working towards financial fitness is when you spend money on the things that you don't need. Listen, my friend, if you are in the habit of spending money on the things that you don't need, hear me, you will end up in a lot of financial difficulties in the long run. The reason is because with such a habit, you will put yourself in a place where you will never be able to grow financially. Money is not meant to be spent on things that you don't need. If you want to spend money, you must learn to spend money wisely. So for that reason, you need to work on that area. Make a conscious decision from henceforth that you will not spend money on the things that you don't need. Look back into your life, review your spendings so far, and just see for yourself. What are those things that you've spent money on over the years, over the months, that you were not supposed to spend money on? There are certain things that are currently in your possession that shouldn't be in your possession, at least not at this point. Maybe you are listening to me right now and you are using a mobile phone that is very, very expensive, and yet you are not earning good, and yet you don't have an investment of that amount that you used buying that phone. That has to be worked on. Look out for those things that you've spent money on that you didn't really need. Get rid of them. If possible, go ahead and sell those things. It might not look as though this is a wise thing to do, but when you sell those things, you can now put that money in a place where it will multiply. You must never forget that money is not meant to just be spent like that. Money is meant to be multiplied. As long as you are not multiplying the money that is coming to you, you will never be rich. It is a very simple truth. So that's something that you need to work on. The fifth sign that you are not working towards financial fitness is when you are spending your salary before it comes, when your paycheck is gone before it comes. There are lots of people today who are in the habit of, having to borrow money way before their paycheck comes. Sometimes it's not like maybe they really want to do that, but the situation that they find themselves at that point, it makes them to go ahead to just spend the money ahead of time. But you see, no matter how genuine your reason may be for spending your paycheck ahead of time, you must understand that it is not a good practice. Anyone who is into such practice will end up being poor. It's very simple, because way before you receive an income, you have spent it. And in most cases, you will end up even spending more than that. When you are involved in this kind of habit, you cannot save, you cannot budget, and you will never be able to invest or multiply your income. So if you find yourself walking in that path, you need to retrace your steps now. Do everything you can to retrace your steps now so that it doesn't get too late.